So, you thinking about moving to Sanford, Maine? In this video, we're going to talk about many of the benefits when considering Sanford your next place to live. Hey, if this is your first time to our channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living in Southern Maine, then click subscribe and tap the bell so that you can be the first to know about the current market in Southern Maine. We get calls and texts every day from people just like you looking to move in 9 days to 90 days. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a Zoom. We can help you make that smooth move to Southern Maine. Here we are driving through downtown Sanford. Now, Sanford is a city, and this was decided back in 2013. It was the first township to become a city since 1967. The city has over 20,000 people in its population and is the 7th largest city in the state. Now, being such a large city by Maine standards gives Sanford several advantages. And one of those advantages is in the amount of winter activities, because a lot of times we start to think about moving to some of these towns and we think about what's going on in the summer. Well, guess what, guys? Living in Maine, it's cold and the season is long. So you need to be thinking about what you're going to be doing when it's not t-shirt weather and you're not jumping in a lake or your pool, right? Because your pool is really useful in Southern Maine probably about 2 months. Some people get more out of it if you have a heater. Beyond those summer activities, we need to be thinking about winter activities. And some of the winter activities that are really awesome in Sanford actually draw people from other towns. And one of those activities is pickleball, with 6 indoor pickleball courts. Consequently, people come from as far away as Kennebunk and Ogunquit just to play pickleball in Sanford. It's a very well-run program. They categorize your skill level to see where you are with pickleball, and you can play on certain days of the week. Sometimes the advanced players will come down and play with the beginner players, which is excellent because it helps the beginner players get better. I personally love the pickleball in Sanford. I play there as well. And if you want to learn more about that program, you can contact the Sanford Rec. I'll put a link in the description down below. Now, beyond pickleball, they also have tennis courts. Those are seasonal. In the fall, you have apple orchards to go apple picking. If you want to work out year-round, you've got Planet Fitness. You've got a YMCA that's been renovated in the last few years with a huge indoor swimming pool. You've got strawberry picking in June, horseback riding. There's a bowling alley, Smitty's movie theater, and you have the big box stores that, the surrounding towns visit as well. That includes Lowe's, Tractor Supply, Walmart, and of course the large dealerships, Jeep, Ram, and Nissan. And something else that's notable about Sanford is a tremendous amount of sidewalks, right? Not just on Main Street, but on some of the side streets as well. In fact, you can walk all the way from Springvale to the southeast corner of Sanford, and it's over 5 miles of sidewalks, much of which they have sidewalks on both sides of the street. So I think that's pretty spectacular. For a lot of times when you're driving through town, you'll almost always see people walking around down there. And now beyond sidewalks, they have what's called the Sanford Trail System, which is 22 miles of trails in and around the Sanford parks, along the beautiful Mousam River, and through many of the neighborhoods. So some of the parks that are notable are like Benton Park, Blue and Fields, Carpentier Park, Goodall Park. One of my favorites is Goen Park. It's got the gazebo, has great sledding in the wintertime, because remember, winter activities are going to be part of your life if you move to Southern Maine. And the flowers in Goen Park are spectacular in the summertime. I should also point out about Sanford is the freshwater. Sanford has lakes and rivers. I already mentioned the Mousam River, but they also have Bauneg Beg Lake, which is fed by the Great Works River, and they have Estes Lake and Number 1 Pond. Number 1 Pond is in downtown Sanford. It's a great place to park your car and go for a walk. And in the summertime, they have a water skiing show that is definitely worth checking out if you're in the area. Other activities in Sanford is the Sanford Country Club, which is an 18-hole golf course. And there's also a par 3 golf course called Pine Hollow, and across the street you can get ice cream at Shane's. So a great way to spend the afternoon. Sanford has a large airport. And when I say large, I mean the runway. You can actually land commercial jets there. But the reason I point that out is because people that own vacation homes or investment properties in Sanford or the surrounding towns, like in Kennebunk, the Bushes will periodically land in Sanford Airport. It's nice to be able to get to your home in, 10 minutes or 15, 20 minutes if you're along the coast. So the Sanford Airport is definitely one of the gems of Sanford. They have hangars that you can park your plane. If you're like me or most people, you probably want to fly commercially through a major airline. You're going to be going to Portsmouth or you're going to be going to Portland. And those airports are about 45 minutes away. Personally, I like to fly out of Boston just because I used to fly a lot, and driving 90 minutes to make sure that if snow conditions or something will disrupt my flight plans, I know that it's much more likely that I can find another flight to get me back to Boston. And if you're flying out of Portland or Portsmouth, sometimes getting back due to winter weather can be a problem. So keep that in mind. If you're a beach person and you want to go to the beach, Sanford is about 18 to 25 minutes to the beach. There's also public transportation if you're concerned about parking. You can contact York County Community Action. They provide seasonal trips to wells, and typically wherever they drop you off, you can grab one of the trolleys or something like that to get to the beach area and spend the day at the beach. Now on to a little bit more about the town of Sanford in terms of moving there if you have a family. In 2018, they finished a new high school, which cost $103 million. The school is beautiful. If you want to check it out, you can contact a school and they can probably give you a tour of the facility. Now, how does the school rank? Well, according to publicschoolsreview.com, the school ranks 8 out of 10, which is good. The 2023 statistics said that the school has 1,000 students between the grades of 9 and 12, and there's an 87% graduation rate. The students test in the top 30% of the state. The median household in Sanford is over $58,000, and the starter homes are some of the most reasonable in York County. The average home price right now is $337,000. If you go on a listing service, you can see homes starting as low as $260,000. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about the neighborhoods these houses are in, or you just like to tour them, you can give us a call and we'll be happy to show you around town. If you're on a tighter budget or just looking to invest some money, Sanford is a great place to look for not only residential but commercial real estate as well. If you're looking to build a new home, we can recommend reputable builders in the area as well. Now, beyond housing, once you moved in, you want to check out the restaurants. Sanford has a great selection of restaurants, many of which are privately owned. Everything from Asian to Mexican to pizzerias. There's even chain restaurants like Applebee's. Of course, we've got the Dairy Queen, McDonald's, KFC, Taco Bell, things like that you'll find in most major cities. If you're from Sanford and you're watching this video, feel free to leave a comment down below. Love to get some feedback on anything that I may have missed in this video. Please be nice. If you're looking for something in a neighboring town like Wells or Kennebunk, click on Living in Southern Maine down below and check out our channel. We've got many other videos listed here. And until next time, whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a Zoom. Until then, we hope to show you around town.